Karlie Gusé was like any other teenager. She had a boyfriend, enjoyed spending time with her brothers, and loved scary movies. But in October 2018, her life took a tragic turn when she left her family's home and disappeared into the nearby desert. The night before, Karlie had gone to a party with her boyfriend and friends. After smoking marijuana, she experienced an intense reaction that concerned her father and stepmother, leading them to wonder if something unusual had affected her response. They managed to bring her home and put her to bed, but sometime later, she slipped out of the house. No one has seen her since. Karlie Lane Gusé was born on May 13, 2002, and seemed to have a fairly typical life until she disappeared. Her parents divorced when she was 2, and after spending a few years with her mother, Lindsay Fairley, she moved to Bishop, California to live with her father, Zachary, and his wife, Melissa. At Bishop Union High School, classmates described Karlie as sweet and quiet, according to a 2019 Fox News report. She was well-liked, and to most people, there were no obvious signs that anything was wrong. However, looking back, there were a few details about Karlie's life in the weeks before she vanished that raised concern. Karlie had experienced a few bad reactions to marijuana before and had even expressed paranoid thoughts to friends, like worrying that she was being tracked on her phone. But on the night of October 12, 2018, everything seemed normal. That evening, she went to a small party with her boyfriend, Donald Arrowood. However, around 8 p.m., things took an unsettling turn. That night, Karlie called her stepmother, Melissa Gusé, sounding panicked, and asked to be picked up from the party. She had smoked and seemed to be having a negative reaction. Arrowood later said she had seemed afraid of both the music and him. She was frantic, Melissa told the Las Vegas Review-Journal. She wanted me to pick her up. When Melissa arrived, she found that Karlie had already left the party and was running down a dark road. Even after Melissa got her into the car, Karlie continued acting paranoid. According to Fox News, she kept saying she was scared, moved seats repeatedly, and even worried that the car might harm her. When Karlie got home, she was so paranoid that her father thought the smoked might have been laced with something stronger. Hoping to show her the next day how it could affect her, he and Melissa recorded their conversation. The recording, almost 9 minutes long, shows just how anxious and frightened Karlie was that night. At one point, she said, "I really messed up today." And Melissa responded, "We all do things we regret, especially." Later, Karlie accused her stepmother of wanting to kill her. When Melissa told her that was preposterous, Karlie, through tears, said, "I'm just thinking all this demonic stuff. I can't help it." According to SF Gate, in 2021, the timeline becomes unclear after this point. At first, Melissa told the media she'd checked on Karlie at 5:45 a.m., but returned around 7:15 a.m. to find her missing. Later, she changed her account, saying she'd stayed in Karlie's room all night and only discovered she was gone around 7 a.m. Karlie Gusé had vanished without a trace. When they realized she was missing, Zachary and Melissa searched their home and the surrounding area. After 2 hours, Zachary notified his ex-wife and filed a missing person report with the Mono County Sheriff's Office. Investigators quickly arrived and began searching for the missing teenager. Fortunately, a few people had seen her that morning. One witness who lived near the Gusé family saw Karlie walking with a piece of paper in her hand, looking up at the sky. Another person saw her walking toward Highway 6, also noticing the paper she was holding. The third and final witness saw her near some sagebrush by the highway, where search dogs later lost her scent. After that, the trail went cold. So, what happened to Karlie Gusé? Some believe she may have fallen victim to the desert's harsh conditions, where mornings are freezing and days are scorchingly hot. Karlie was wearing sweatpants or jeans, a white t-shirt, and Vans when she disappeared. She might have wandered deep into the desert and succumbed to the elements. Others think someone may have picked her up while she was walking. There has also been speculation about events surrounding Karlie's disappearance, as some observers have noted changes in the timeline and raised different theories, including possible concerns. However, both Melissa and Zachary Gusé passed a polygraph test, and police found no evidence linking them to Karlie's disappearance. To this day, no one knows for sure what happened to Karlie Gusé. It seems that, overwhelmed with fear and paranoia, she walked out of her home that October morning and disappeared without a trace.